Good morning, here. Welcome to our perspective. Here's the breaking news. The Camp David invitation President Joe Biden extended to his Japanese and South Korean counterparts this week. This first summit, held at the legendary presidential retreat since 2015, was a significant show of camaraderie for two increasingly essential US allies. Undergirding the talks is the three nations' mutual concern over China, whose leader Xi Jinping Biden has sought to cultivate despite a hardening view of the leader as an autocrat and adversary. This is a guy who I think I understand, Biden told Democratic donors last week in Utah after describing Xi's China as a ticking time bomb. We are not looking for, he went on, but we are looking for a rational relationship to have with China. Work toward a rational relationship has been halting despite Biden's long ties with Xi. After months of acrimony, administration officials have recently begun visiting Beijing in a bid to re-establish regular communication, yet tensions persist and US-China ties remain deeply fraught. Perhaps no other relationships in the world is quite as consequential than the one between Biden and Xi, who last spoke in person on the sidelines of the G20 summit in Bali last November in the hopes of establishing what US officials called a floor in the US-China relationship. Biden told CNN's Alate Sain on Friday he hopes to follow up on last year's meeting with Xi this fall. I expect and hope to follow up on our conversation from Bali this fall. That's my expectation, Biden said. The talks were watched closely in Tokyo and Seoul, where China's military and economic aggressions are an ever-present reality and a motivator in mending a long transit relationships. At Camp David on Friday, agreements on joint military and technology initiatives will be made against the looming backdrop of Beijing's growing power. China is just fact on the ground, a huge player in Asia. You can't dismiss it away, explained a senior administration official. You are trying to shape the environment in ways that both advance our interests, secure our partners, and send a clear signal about what kind of actions we think would be provocative. As of the Thursday evening, discussions were underway about how to describe China in the joint documents that are expected to come out of the summit. Japanese Foreign Ministry Press Secretary Wan told a group of reporters. It was not so long ago that Xi was invited to his own high-profile summits hosted by an American leader. President Barack Obama hosted him at Sunnylands, the sprawling Palm Springs resort intended by its builder as the Camp David of the West. For lengthy talks in 2013, President Donald Trump served him chocolate cake at Mar-a-Lago. Bien, that's it for Posak TV.